Thank you. 6:19 here on Wednesday morning. Most of our highs today on a day where the normal is 98 will peak in the upper half of the 90s, and after yesterday's high of 98, we're back to that number again today. Highest heat index in Austin should reach 102. We'll be at about 102 to 106 from Cameron all the way down to Flatonia. Most of our highest heat index values in the hill country will be in the upper half of the 90s. Muggy meter, no change here. Oppressive to very humid mornings, but notice drops into the 60s during the afternoon. Maybe even some lower 60s as we get into Thursday because high pressure will be sitting right on top of us. Morning clouds will give way to sunshine for the late morning into the afternoon. We'll find a clear sky this evening, and then we'll find increasing clouds overnight. And we'll start out in some areas with a mostly cloudy sky tomorrow morning, only to see those clouds clear faster as the high settles on top of us, and that will lead to sunshine for the afternoon and a nice sunset. We'll find dry weather on Thursday, a little bit of rain late Friday afternoon into a higher chance of rain on Saturday into Saturday evening as an area of low pressure currently east of Jacksonville, Florida, travels across the Gulf and on to South Texas by Saturday. And then as the low moves into Mexico by Sunday, we see just a few scattered showers as we get into Sunday morning into Sunday afternoon. And for now, we're keeping Monday and Tuesday dry. Our higher numbers for rain measurements will come from I-35 eastward of about a quarter to a half an inch. And most of those half inch, maybe a little higher than that, will be across Bastrop, Caldwell, and Fayette counties. So lower numbers for the hill country. Air quality is good today. We don't have any issues today with any African dust. No plumes moving over the area. We'll find this to continue on Thursday and Friday. And then as we get into Friday, we see a plume starting to come across the eastern Gulf, and that may arrive by Tuesday of next week. From the First Warning Weather Center, 98 for our high today. Yesterday, that was 1 degree above normal, our first high above normal for the month. Today, that is the normal. So it looks like we get a gray box day, but we could get to 100 if that high nudges a little further to the west. We do get to 100 tomorrow, first time this month. 98 on Friday, 10% chance of rain. 93 Saturday with a 30% chance of rain. 20% Sunday, high 94, and then the high moves back towards the area, heating us back up into the upper 90s on Monday and Tuesday. That brings us to today's First Warning Weather University. We mentioned over the weekend that we had some virga, if you will, in our area. What virga is, it's areas of rain descending from the cloud that evaporate before reaching the ground because, as you see, it is falling through a layer of dry air. So we'll see it on the radar, but we won't see it here at the surface. It's most common in the deserts, but as I said, it happened here over the weekend when we did have some rain on the radar, but we had very little measured. That's what virga is, and that is today's First Warning Weather University.